collective, let's get into a reading. We're going to look into the divine feminine and see what she is thinking and feeling for you, okay? Keep an open mind. This may or may not resonate. Ooh. Oh, okay, right off the bat, for some of you, she is definitely pleasing herself to you. I wanted to say flicking the bean. I don't know why I wanted to say that. That was so random. So some of you, if you have a divine feminine, she could be messing with other people, but then thinking of you. Uh-oh. I feel like this is about to get sticky. Okay, keep an open mind, guys. In the comment section, you will be able to find the divine masculine reading like I did for this kind of like this. If you want to look in the divine masculine, you can also find my Patreon, my Instagram, my Pinterest, everything I have to offer, including personal readings. I have a lot of things on sale, so if you guys want to check them out, I'll put that down below as well. So right off the bat, this person is still kind of attached to you. Again, could be messing with other people, dating other people, could be pleasing themselves to you. Somebody's favorite food could be beans, or somebody's nickname could be Bean. So when I think of Bean, I think of someone who's possibly short. I don't know why, but okay, let's get it. I am who I am and you will not change me. That's what the divine feminine feels. I am who I am and you will not change me. Right off the bat, you got a divine feminine who's stubborn as hell. Stubborn as hell. This could have been a divine feminine who felt that there could have been better options out. Could be someone who likes to make people jealous. Oh, I don't like this energy. This could be a divine feminine who likes games, y'all. Who likes games, who kind of likes making people jealous, that's how she knows that you're into her. Oh, you jealous? Okay, I know you like me. A little toxic, I ain't gonna lie. And this person could not want to change. This person could feel that they are fine just the way that they are. So stubborn, very stubborn. So if this person's dating anyone else, they're making moves in silence. So they could be hiding money in silent, maybe getting things out of that person's name. I feel like for some of you, if you're dating or if you're attached to a feminine and they're dating someone else, they could be hiding money, hiding messages from that person. They could even be keeping how they feel for you a secret. Because it's complicated. I don't want to talk about it. That's what I just heard. It's complicated. I don't want to talk about it. This person could be an avoidant. Interesting. So, if you watch the divine masculine, you and the divine feminine are getting the same card. Dying love. Feeling like you can't escape one another, and both of you are starting to get desperate. Holy shit. Fighting it. Not realizing how empty one's life is or one's heart is until it's maybe too late. Someone here could be dreaming about you or thinking a lot about you against their will. So they could be seeing your name a lot, seeing people who look like you, seeing people who act like you. I feel like sometimes they're able to ignore it, but I feel like sometimes they get annoyed. Because what I've seen is like someone walk by them and they kind of look like you, and the divine feminine rolled their eyes and went, ugh, like, keep reminding me of my bad choices, could you please, universe, back off. Like, that's the energy I'm getting here. This divine feminine, first off, everything that happened because this divine feminine needs to change. Somebody's outside. Hold on a second. This divine feminine needs to change. They have to be willing to show up different to get different. I will say that this divine feminine is trying to resist you. Not wanting to tell you what you mean to them. Again, dating, online dating, fighting the urge to say those 3 little words, I love you. So some of you got a divine feminine who's attached to you that's actually in love with you, but doesn't want you to know that. You could love this person in the color red because both of these girls have a red dress on. So you could have a picture of you with this feminine in a red dress, or you could love when this feminine wears a red dress. That could be for some of you, okay? What if this divine feminine could say anything? What would she say? I can't listen to you. You affect my soul. This is too much for me to handle. It's draining me. I play dumb to keep others confused. So what does this feminine want you to know? This feminine's yearning for you. I feel like I'm also seeing a lot of like kisses and hugs, like embraces. So I feel like this feminine's yearning for you, but I also feel like she's missing your embrace. I don't know if you're, okay, right off the bat, you guys either used to do side hugs or you used to come up behind her and hug her like this. Because that's what I'm seeing in these cards. Now, again, I'm also recognizing that both of you could have maybe become complacent. She's hoping that maybe you'll come in and pour into her. Now, I will say this. Whoever this divine feminine is, she is hoping and wishing like hell. I wish upon a star. Please come find me wherever you are. However, I want you to know that if you go into this divine feminine, almost a divine masculine, so she could be in her masculine energy, she is not going to necessarily pour into you right off the bat. She's going to expect you to pour into her. And then she might start pouring into you, okay? So, yeah, she's going to be kind of defensive, maybe a little guarded, a little on edge. What are you doing here? Why are you here? Protective, so to speak. What does she want with you? She wants to be able to hear herself. She wants to be able to know what to do. Yeah, whoever this is has desire. So this is interesting. This is someone who could have had to make a choice from a place of love to go after some sense of victory and success. She could be doing a lot of self-reflection on what she's been dedicated to and learning a lot from that. She could also be having a hard time listening to her intuition as well when it comes to you in this circumstance. She could be going strictly after growth. So this could be a feminine who's like, I want things to be better. I've not owned a home for the past 40 years. I'm about to buy one. I didn't have the car that I always wanted. I'm about to go get it. I dated people and they told me that I couldn't have a Rottweiler. Guess what? I'm getting one. This is a feminine who's at a place in their life of, I love you, but I don't know why I feel that I need to choose myself. One reason is because this woman, feminine, needs to be willing to maybe change and be open to hearing that there's maybe parts of them that need to be let go so something could be successful. This person could also, both of you are getting to a place of feeling so desperate. And I don't know why you're both having to be pushed to that point, but I'm noticing it. I'm also seeing that both of you feel that you can't escape one another. But I'm also seeing that this is a feminine who has grown a lot. And that this is becoming very emotionally overwhelming. So much so that she doesn't even want to deal with it. There could even be regrets that she has, which also keeps her from trying to fix it or trying to heal it. So if she hurt you or if she did anything that was deemed wrong in your eyes, she feels that there's no way to fix it. She feels that there's no way to make it right. You know, it's interesting. This just popped up to me. Months ago, I had did a reading on my Pisces channel and I had made a comment about someone reaching out and apologizing. And someone wrote me and said, that's not fair to them. I put them through hell and the last thing I'm going to do is walk my butt right back up in their life and go, hey, I'm sorry, here I am. I'm not going to disrupt their life. I care about them more than that. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like this person feels really empty and hollow, but this person also feels that there are things that they've done in their life that they can't take back. Behaviors, comments, actions. Is it really fair for me to come in and tell you that I'm sorry? Because is sorry going to be enough? If I rejected you, if I left, if I ran, if I kept my options open, if I allowed this love to die, if I have continued time and time and time again, not been willing to change or compromise to save this, and I've done the complete opposite, do I deserve it then? That could be where this feminine's at. And those regrets could keep her from coming forward and really giving this her all, because she doesn't see a way to necessarily fix it. But that doesn't keep it from haunting her, though, just to be honest with you. I don't know why, but I feel like I need a different deck. Let's see. Again, not willing to change or not willing to let something go. Feeling like you're haunting them. Feeling like they're seeing your name and your face everywhere. Feeling really desperate. This separation crushed me. I've been consumed to fix this. I want to offer you something, but I'm scared you will not say yes. And I'm scared you don't feel the same for me. See, that's what I'm saying. Remember I said no matter what this person did, there are regrets here. Whether it's, I don't know what it is. I'm going to let you fill in the blank, put it down below. There's regrets here. And those regrets has this person thinking, I wasn't willing to change. I wasn't willing to be kind, compassionate, patient, understanding. There is something here to where this person is able to see clear as day, I'm the reason, or I'm part of the reason that there was a blockage here. I was not willing to let this go, or excuse me, I was not willing to allow this to grow. And even though I'm hopeful, I feel like this is inevitably dying. So what I'm saying off the divine feminine and divine masculine, the divine masculine is going to have to take action for this to ever come back around, because the divine feminine feels that there are too many regrets to even try to make this work. Yeah, they're crushed by the separation, maybe even a separation that they began thinking that the grass was greener, keeping their options open, not telling you the words, I love you. I'm going to keep exactly how I feel and what I think for you a secret. You'll know a little bit, not a lot, but that could be another reason. I regret not, it's interesting. I seen a thing the other day. You might follow her on TikTok or Instagram. Her name's Kat Stickler. And she started dating a new guy. And she got on the plane and she texted him and she was like, I want to get off this plane and I want to come running to you. Is that weird? I mean, I feel like it would be romantic, but is that too weird? Tell me to shut up if it's weird. And it was the cutest moment. But sometimes if you hang out with the wrong people, if you have people around you who are bitter, who are assholes, who don't believe in love, they will tell you, oh, that doesn't happen. That's that sappy you see in the movies. That happened for her. She wasn't scared to say exactly what she was feeling. Okay, I know I look like an idiot right now. Tell me that I'm not an idiot. And then he matched that sense of vulnerability by being like, no, you're not an idiot. I would absolutely love for you to get off the plane right the fuck now. Do it. That's what I'm getting here. There could have been things that this feminine needed to do, things that this feminine needed to say, and she didn't. And she has regrets. And because of that, both of you are feeling like that this love is dying because you know that you should have done things differently. You should have done better. You should have done more. She feels the same fucking way. So if this is your reading where it's like, but that's my divine masculine, that's my divine feminine, I would say that this separation crushes both of you. I would say that neither one of you like being without one another, but I would say that she has a problem with maybe humbling herself and recognizing that she's wrong and it's okay being wrong. The Five of Swords can sometimes be an energy of, I'm going to get what I want, fucking watch, okay? But you might not. You might not. You might think that you're getting what you want, but did you? Is it a fake? Is it a real? Is it authentic? Is it not? That's what I'm getting here. And you being around this person, this is just exhausting for this person. If I'm being honest with you, it's just exhausting. doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong. This person needs to have the strength and the courage to maybe open up communication and go through some sense of confusion. Okay, so the feminine needs to have strength and courage to maybe discuss an ending. There's still some sense of confusion and illusion here. A perceived behavior. Why did you do that to me? Why did you act that way? Why did you take that action? Why did you say that? I think that this feminine knows that there was either a behavior that was not, again, mature, a conversation that was not finished. There could be things on this feminine's heart that she needs to say and she just hasn't. She needs to have the strength and the courage to cut through the confusion and illusion and to speak on how the ending made her feel, why the ending happened, all of it. And I mean, it could be something as simple as, I wasn't willing to be a different version of myself. I felt like you wanted to change me. I felt like that you wanted this version of me. I felt like you, and then I got mad, I got triggered, so I did this. That could be a conversation that needs to happen. So the masculine might need to take the action or the effort to start opening the dialogue, but the feminine is then going to have to take the action to go, and I regret so much. I regret allowing confusion and illusion. I regret allowing options to be opened and making you look like you were a mint chocolate chip cookie, because you ain't. There could be a lot of regrets that this person has. And that could be a hard pill to swallow. That could be something that this person is turning into. Because we have an Empress here, which means this person is going to be able to take responsibility. They're going to be able to hold themselves accountable for their actions, their choices. And they're also going to know that with those choices and those actions might come consequences that you don't want or that you're not okay with. But that is part of it. You might treat someone in a certain way and then look at you and go, I don't want you anymore because of the way you treated me. Okay, I made my bed, I got to lay in it. But that could be another thing that this feminine's maybe scared. If I come in and say, listen, you're the love of my life, I'll never find someone like you, please, please, please be with me. Are you going to look at her and go, no, thank you. Thank you though. Because she can't listen to her intuition when it comes to you. She can't read you like you're a book. And that makes her uncomfortable. And there could also need to be a conversation about why maybe certain things happened, why she tried to resist you, why she decided to maybe go online dating or seeing that the grass was greener, even though the separation was crushing. If this is a feminine who really, really liked you, but then went and started dating other people, she needs to tell you why. Why did you start dating other people when you knew good and well that you really liked me? She's going to need to tell you why. And if she doesn't know why, she needs to have the strength and the courage to fish through the confusion and illusion and figure it out. That could be another thing that's happening here. And instead of you being kind of a benefit to the situation, you could make it harder because you could really affect her. You could really make her feel a lot of shame and guilt. Shame doesn't help anything. Guilt does. Guilt helps you not act in that way again. But really shaming yourself, oh my God, you're a horrible person. I can't believe you treated a good person like shit. You don't deserve nothing. That ain't gonna get you anywhere. Nobody's perfect. And if someone expects you to be perfect, maybe realize that that's not the person for you. I would say in the divine masculine and divine feminine readings, this is really showing me that you can grow together, but sometimes you can grow separate if you don't handle it in the correct way. So I think there's going to be a conversation that's going to happen. Let me get a time frame. Can I get a time frame on when it might happen? Maybe around this month, June, or it could be in the next 6 days, 6 weeks, 3 of Swords. Interesting. So it's going to happen as the divine masculine continues to be more sad and disappointed. So if you watch the divine masculine reading, again, I'll have it linked down below, that I kept saying in that the divine masculine is going to have to finally take action. They're going to get fed up and go, okay, fucking enough's enough, okay? And then they're going to take action. They're scared. They're scared of putting in effort, time, and dedication and giving their everything, giving their whole. But I do think that this is beneficial for both of you. Both of you are doing a lot of reflecting on what you desire, what you want, what you want to go after, what really sparks your passion. And I think that they're even reflecting on you, divine feminine, So the divine feminine is yearning for you. Yeah, and then a choice will have to be made. Juggling if the toxicity or what hasn't been able to work out can be worked out now. So both of you could see this as something that you don't want to let go of, something that's intense, something that's consuming, but something that can also make you drop to your knees in agony and pain. So when someone can do that to you and it happens, you're less likely to be like, please come in, oh my God, you done dropped me to my knees in agony, let's do it again. You're going to be a little more timid. You're going to be scared. You're going to be looking for the signs of, okay, are we about to drop it? No? Are we still good? Okay. But are we about to drop it? That's going to be this person. And I think that's going to be you as well. So just keep that in mind. I do think that this could be healed, but you both have got to show up in different ways. And that's what the separation's been about. This divine feminine had to recognize that there is no you, and that sometimes fighting for something isn't a bad thing. But the divine masculine has to get to a point where they're willing to speak truth and go, enough's enough. Enough's enough. We're not doing this. It's like the dad's coming out. Okay, no. I said, nope. Mom said stop. Grandma said stop. Stop. We're done. We're done fighting. We're done being separated. Do you want this? Yes or no? Because I want this. Period. That's what's going to happen. And I think that's what it's going to take for the feminine to feel not so consumed by regret and sadness. Because there's an energy here of it's okay for you to make a bad choice, but that doesn't mean that I don't love you. That doesn't mean that I don't care about you. That doesn't mean whatever that is. It just means that we're going to have to work harder to get through it. All right, so I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day.